Thinking, can you actually just leave him to go? Puppy trouble on top lane. They've gone for the first time. Double stun into Puppy as well as Kuro. And now RTZ comes to join the fight for Chuan. Maybe there's enough life. Kuro's on the chase. Oh, he's out on the run, sorry. And RTZ, no blink dagger available. The poor man's shield. At least the PMS can block a little bit of the damage. Blink in 1 second time. He can't do it. The Shrek Lightning will connect. And IG on life when they come under the tower.
And that was indeed a very deep dive where I think if you have a TP on Zai's Tusk in this situation, you just flat out counterplay that.
He's really low. One more attack to S4. He hits him too. And now battle for the rune. It's a regeneration. He just lets the Viper Strike go. S4 going for the double solo, and he's got it. Double kill for S4.
As a hero like Shadow Fiend, you're in a lot of trouble. But he went into the jungle and got some stacks. And this is the really big play that they absolutely need to succeed.
Can they actually get him? S4 is going to go down. Puppy will at least get a little bit of Luminous Spam and Zai. In for actually the shards, getting burning, twisting him up in the air. Players are able to keep them at bay. Now the movement down. Luo is a fair way up, but they then find space now with the shards bringing Chuan towards the front line. The Warcry has gone off, and Kuro, the stick charges can't wait and available for him. Can he survive through it? Well, at this point, only the Vengeful Spirit down. Chuan's going to join him, and the raid's not enough. Mage comes in. Ferrari with the Requiem. There's minimal damage. It might be enough to kill off S4, but Kuro stealing rage, returning it in, and S4 picks up a double kill. Taking one tower as well on the top lane. And RTZ hasn't finished on the bottom. So even if they do take the tier 1, which they might, there's your snowball. Fade started off with a swap, but he gets 4 punched up. The Suns are there, but then Kuro stealing swap, pulling it back out of the tower. Not enough to save him the face. Completely out of mana, hence getting a little bit stunned up by that mana leak. There's no other fault. And IG have had enough of this. They're not playing Ring-a-Ring-a-Rosy. They're coming in to take out Roshan. The Sigil's down. In come the shards with the Fade Ball. Roshan will be killed off by the Radiant. Leshrac will take the Aegis Immortal, but they're all trapped in here. Copping Illuminous to the face. Fade is around the back end. There's no vision. The snowball in. It's dying close. Glimmer Cave trying to escape. He's underneath the Sentry Wall just on the edge. Ferrari fires up the oldie. He's going to be in range of Puppy, who's now also dead. The number 4 for You Have Faith thrown up on top of the cliffside, but he's got swap available. Kuro doesn't want to come back into this. Maybe he can still swap and get back down again. He's got one race, but he's stranded on the high ground. IG take 3, as well as Roshan, and a horrendous fight for Secret.
Completely out of mana.
They're coming to kill him. Chuan blinks in, finds the stun, burning, follow-up stun. He actually dodges it out. The 2 illusions stayed in the range for the split earth. But he just went the other direction now, waits in the trees and blinks up to the rest of his teammates. And burning. Oh, he came in to try and do the T-Ward, shows himself in the tree line, and he'll go down, or at least Faith has to sacrifice himself for the greater good, but gives Kuro a level 2 swap. He blinks down, brings Ferrari back. Abyssal Blade still on cooldown for now on RTZ.
But it's go time.
Well, how quick can they do it? The sun's already gone over on RTZ. And, well, Luo, he's a little bit controlled, keeps the back turn to S4, looking for the Cool Spray stacks to go on him for S4, not to mention he's mana leaked, so it's kind of difficult to stand where he is.
IG have to fight now. It's going to be daytime in 30 seconds, and then this is going to be twice as hard against that Coddler Luminant.
Well, Vernon's got a little bit more survivability when he goes in. It's actually a plate mail. Sitting back there, just swap on Puppy. Snowball comes in. Zai couldn't save his Keeper of the Light, but VS, he can. Stealing swap once again. Blinding Light. The Geometry Side is down the ground. They want to be picking this one up, but Luo, he's so far back. RTZ's just ignored the rest of the world. He's gone for the tier 3 tower on top, and now soloing Burning all by himself. He's a 3-on-1. RTZ goes man mode with the bash on Ferrari 4-3-0. Can he find more? He just goes back to Rax. Remember, objective-based gaming. The rest of his team is on the bottom. Ferrari's trying to stop RTZ, but he can't do it. The blink of... I think they lost 3.
I think this is over. I don't know what they can do anymore. There's 30 seconds on Bristle. I think their chance of taking a team fight is pretty much non-existent without him. RTZ just doesn't care.
He's waiting 10 seconds until he's got the Abyssal Blade off cooldown. Then he'll probably have a crack at it. But they just keep putting the Solar Crest on him. So he's 100% fine when he jumps in. They've already taken out the melee, and Ferrari swap back out again. Kuro still had the triple stun from Chuan. Doing some work. Requiem from Ferrari. He'll be pulled up into towards the air with the Walrus Punch. The only still did go off with the snowball back. Secret haven't lost anything. In fact, I think they've won it. Animate just destroyed them all. They haven't lost a hero. IG, they're all dead. And game is Secret. Game number 1 of this best of 3 semi-final of ESL 1 Frankfurt. It goes to the tournament favorites. And now they are 1 victory away from facing up against EG and denying IG.